And particularly around some of the drivers in our economy, like energy, domestic renewable energy production, for instance, ethanol and biodiesel. These are all things that are incredibly important, and we see that impact in Iowa when you look at the price of fuel that's got ethanol versus that which doesn't. Those are things that can help, but these are national issues that we're looking at. So, in terms of the impact on inflation, again, the dollar doesn't go as far. That impacts organizations like a food bank, like a food pantry, but also the families that they serve. And so here we're coming out of COVID where demand was very high in food pantries. Unfortunately, that demand is continuing.
Right. What did you learn today that you did not know before you got here?
Well, I think, I've been to a lot of pantries and food banks, and so very familiar with how this works. What I was particularly interested in is their service area and the partners that they're working with. And so I suspected that it would be the case that, again, they're challenged with a few things. One is just, again, their dollar doesn't go as far here as the food bank because of inflation. I was curious about donations and also volunteers. Do they have enough people to do the things that they do? And so, that's generally I see across the board that organizations that have been heavily reliant on volunteers to work, they've struggled to have folks come back. And so I think it would be a great opportunity in a time of great need for folks to be aware that demand is up, so for donations and for folks to come out and volunteer. If you got a church group or a civic organization that can come and put in some regular time at a food bank here or the food pantry locally, that's a need.
All right, is there anything else you want to add?